Boys and girls, children of all ages, guess who we've got with us today? You don't know who she is because you're not as cool as I am. I know who she is. She's a lady in red, the fabulous, the wonderful, the amazing, the tall. God, I love tall women in red. Jincey Lumpkin.
It's actually Jincey Lumpkin, but the company is Jincey.mp4.
I love Jincey, but I'll take Jincey any day.
Yeah.
Now, that's a very interesting name, Jincey Lumpkin. How did you get it?
Well, that was the name that was given to me at birth. In the South, they give everybody really weird nicknames. So I was born Virginia, and they called me Jincey.
Virginia.
Yes, Virginia, like the state.
How many years spent down there?
In the South, oh God, too many. About 27.
Now, I know a lot about you that most people don't know, so let's spill the beans.
Okay.
You're a lawyer.
I am a lawyer. I don't practice anymore. I just make porn, but I am a lawyer. Once a lawyer, always a lawyer, right?
I used to practice too, but now that I know what I'm doing, I don't bother practicing.
I don't blame you.
Why? You know what you're doing. You don't need to practice.
Exactly.
All right. Now, you went to school in Florida, right?
I did. I went to law school in Florida, and I went to undergrad in Tennessee, Vanderbilt.
All right. So, you were a student? You were a student, you were a lawyer, you were whatever, and then here's my question. Why did you jump into the adult industry?
Yeah. Well, I was working in banking litigation at a firm close to Wall Street, and I worked with like 20 other attorneys on a case. We worked about 80 hours a week, and the guys had never met a femme lesbian before, so they were totally fascinated by my sex life. They wanted to know everything about it, and they said, why don't you start writing a sex blog? So I did. I started an anonymous sex blog, and it became very popular. So I was able to find an investor, start my company, and make some hot lesbian porno.
You know, that's a very interesting story. I am a lesbian too. I'm a closet lesbian. I'm into women.
I accept you. I'm glad that you finally outed yourself. Good for you. Pat on the back.
Now, you've gone into this because obviously you, like most of the people in America, have been fucked over by the banking industry.
No, I didn't. I got into this because I saw that there wasn't any kind of product like what I wanted to see on the market.
All right, and that's a good question. So what are you doing? I know you're directing.
Directing and producing.
And directing and producing, and you're doing a lot of stuff with Girlfriend Films. So what series are you doing?
So my company is Jincey.mp4. It's distributed by Girlfriends Films, and yeah, we have 5 DVDs out with them so far. Our most recent one is Hotel, and I make cinematic lesbian porn. It's kind of like if you went into a movie and you snipped out just the sex scene, but instead of cutting to fireworks, it goes all the way.
All right, that's interesting. You say cinematic. Are you using film? Are you using red cameras? What are you using to shoot?
No, we still use digital cameras, but I say cinematic because we use a lot of complicated lighting techniques. We style a lot. I'm inspired a lot by classic cinema and iconic photographers.
How long does it take you to shoot? Your DVDs have what, 3, 4, 5 scenes?
Usually 4 to 6 scenes, yeah.
And how long does it take for you to shoot one 6-scene DVD?
One sex scene?
Oh, 6.
Oh, 6. It's usually, we shoot 2 scenes per day. So yeah, if it's 6, 3 days. Yeah.
So you do the same thing as television game shows?
Exactly.
2 a day?
Exactly. Spin that wheel.
All right. So you've done 5 of them so far. And you're going through Girlfriend Films, so I guess that means I'll probably be getting the titles shortly because I have every one of Girlfriend Films titles.
Great, good.
I love Dan. Dan and I are like that.
He's the best.
The best.
Yeah.
And Moose, we love Moose.
Man of the year.
Man of the year, the Moose Man.
Dan is man of the year. Dan is the man of the year.
I even saw it in print, so she's not lying. I know that to be correct. All right, so you've done 5. You've done this for how long now? 2 years, a year?
4 years.
4 years. So what do you want to do for the next 4 years?
Well, I want to grow the company, continue to produce porn, but also make mainstream products. I really would like to bring back the lesbian pulp genre, and I want to titillate the same customer base, which is straight women. That's actually who buys most of my porn. and, you know, reach those people who wouldn't necessarily buy pornography but are turned on by lesbian fantasies.
Now, I assume the company is doing well making money.
Yeah, for sure.
You need a partner?
It's growing a lot. I have some, but thank you.
Your husband, I know.
No, I'm married to a woman. Yeah.
Oh, do you two need a partner? Hey, I'm very good at being a partner.
Oh, okay. Sounds like it.
All right, so you figured out you want to grow the company, you want to do this. Any chances or hopes of getting back into law?
I hope not. I mean, I use law to help me in business. I write and read my own contracts. But hopefully I won't have to practice again. Hopefully I'll be doing this forever.
And we're coming to the end of our interview, so I'm going to ask you a couple of simple little questions.
Sure.
And this has to do with probably the state of Florida as much as anything else. Do you have any animals?
I have 2 chihuahuas.
How big?
Tiny. One's like 4 pounds. She's about that big. And the other one's about 8 pounds.
And their names?
Marilyn Monroe and the mama.
And if people like to send you little doggy treats, they can...
Yeah, you can connect with me on Twitter at JuicyJincey.
All right, now we need a shameless plug for your website.
Okay, juicypinkbox.com. Check it out. Lesbian sex with cinematic luster.
My last question. Being a lawyer, do you write your own contracts?
I do. Yeah, absolutely. I read and write my own contracts.
So if you screw up, you sue yourself?
I'm fucked.
Thank you, baby. It was wonderful. Guys, I'm sorry you're not here because the lady in red, there's nothing like it.
Thank you so much, guys.
Bye-bye.